Welcome to No Man's Sky survival mode, and what can I say, guys? I am not having a very good day because this is my third attempt to make this video, and well, it's nothing to do with No Man's Sky, guys. It's just that first video I forgot to switch the recording software on. The second one is that I was about halfway through and then something happened, and I think it was the virus checker came in, and then it caused the whole machine to start to lock up. So then I had to do a forced quit. So life is not going particularly well, but I do want to get this video done because I want to talk about a couple of things that have come up, which if any of you guys are watching the forums and the general community, and some of the more speculative YouTubers like MZK, and I think it's Legacy Zero, and even Cobra is talking a little bit about the upcoming Beyond update. I'm going to talk about that, but the first thing I want to do is get myself out of a mess. I think this system is bad luck. I know luck doesn't come into when you play games, but I'm just in that kind of mood. I think I need a fresh start just to clear my head and maybe get a bit more focus. And what we're going to do is move here, and what I've been trying to do, just to give you guys a bit of an update, is I've decided that what I want to do is move towards the center of the galaxy, and I want to put the focus more on how can you say, trying to get those advanced formulas rather than worrying about ships and things like that. And what I really want to do is do some Korvax systems. I suppose what I could do is put the life form filter on. I'm pretty sure Korvax systems are blue, and I'm not too worried about the interesting. Why can't I pick that big one up there? Oh, that's got a nice, that's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 systems in it. It's an E5F, that's water, and it says comfortable. I'm not too worried about the economy. I think we're going to go here, guys. Now the reason I'm focusing on Korvax is that, well, probably about the last 10-15 videos I've been very much visiting for Keen systems, and earlier on in the series I just spent a lot of time on Gex systems. So the one group that I haven't really done much with is actually Korvax. So we're outside the space station. That looks very much like a water world. A bit of a scanner room. Doomed Jade Planet. What? I've got no idea what a Doomed Jade Planet is. And this is the other feature that's been, I don't know whether the game suddenly clicked and decided it hates me, but the system I was in last time was just full of hostiles. That scan didn't work. Yes, I know. Yes, can't you just leave me alone for a little while? Yeah, I seem to be coming under routine attack. Yes, where are you? Yeah, I seem to just be coming under regular routine attack at the moment. I don't know if the game has gone into killer mode. Wow. This may not be such a good idea. Gotcha. And that's the other thing that I've noticed in the video that never happened, or happened but was never recorded. I seem to be getting attacked by groups of 4. I don't know if that's down to the hostility of the system, or whether some Hello Games have tweaked something. Wow. My shield is going down really quickly as well. Come on, let's get you down. I'm not going to talk about what I was going to talk about until we got rid of this battle, guys. Got some Herox. Actually, these guys are going down slightly easier than the last lot I fought. What we got here? Unknown planet. I can scan onto that. That's an empty planet. Great. So we got a This is an unknown planet as well. Okay. Got a fiery planet. Well, we'll sort the planets out in a minute. Let's just get into the space station, do the usual routine, do a tech check, see what missions they've got, and go that way. Yeah, so it's been an odd couple of hours, and well, we'll just see how it goes. In fact, what I'll do is, the thing I seem to be getting so many distractions, I will talk about the Beyond update whilst we're actually in the space station. So what we're going to do is just go up and look at the tech first, and then I'll talk about the update, and then we'll see what missions we can get. Then we'll actually do some proper gameplay. So just let's see what he's got here tech-wise. Life form. What we've got here, modules. What? Infantry knife module. That's for a ship. Now that could be interesting. Is that going to be worth buying? I mean, I don't know how effective the infra knife is. Nah, sorry. I'm getting distracted, guys. Now, what I'm going to do is stand here and talk about Beyond. For anybody who's dropped in on this video and has been living under a rock, the Beyond is the next 3-part update from Hello Games for No Man's Sky. And so far, they've announced 2 parts of it, which is that they're going to improve multiplayer and VR. They're still being very quiet about part 3, which is understandable because I think there's going to be some quite major changes in there. Hopefully, from my perspective, it's going to be about space. But I don't want to talk about what Hello Games have announced. What I want to talk about is some events that have been building. And if any of you guys watch Cobra TV, MZK, Legacy Zero, there's a whole raft of speculation now building that the next update is going to drop in June. And the reasoning behind that is that this week, I think it was on one of the forums or on their channel in their chat rooms, Hello Games have put out a request for people in the community to upload their save games to a server for their testing purposes, and they are requesting save games from all platforms and levels of complexity. Now, that's immediately triggered a lot of thoughts of people, in the sense that if Hello Games have requesting save games, that they are in late stages of testing, the update is very close, and that means, and they're giving Hello Games a little bit of testing time, which is quite strange. And they're now speculating the update will come out in around June and possibly around E3. Now, personally, I'm not convinced with that argument, because Hello Games are requesting save games doesn't necessarily mean that they're in late stage testing. My take on it is more that the update that's coming out has got components, because you've got to remember that Hello Games have never asked for save games before, and if you cast your mind back to the next update, we had a galactic reset, and they were still confident that people's existing games could continue. Now, my take on it is that the Beyond update contains elements that may destabilize or force us all into not just a galactic reset, but having to start again. And the reason I'm speculating in this direction is that if you look at the parts 1 and 2, which we know about, which is the multiplayer and the VR, and they're talking about integrating VR with the normal game, so people on VR can play a multiplayer with people who are not on VR, and it looks like they may be going cross-platform. And now, any of you guys have played this game for a little while know that there are some subtle differences between the PC, Xbox, and the PlayStation, and therefore what I'm thinking is that Hello Games is trying to bring that together. And that means there's going to be elements within the save games that are not going to be compatible across all platforms. And I think what they're trying to do is get save games so they can test whether it will be possible to let people continue with their existing save games. And that's the reason why they're asking for the save games. It's also possible that there's some new mechanics in the unannounced third part which will have an impact on save games. But there could be some quite radical changes. So that's why I'm going with the fact that the request for save games is more that Hello Games want to know where they stand with respect to the player community. So they're thinking about us in the sense that, are they going to break our save games with what they're trying to do, and if necessary, can they fix it, or will there be part of the announcement for the Beyond update is that we're all going to have to start again? And that's my take on it. Although I will finish this little quick session and then I will stop talking about it. But if the game comes out in June, I will not complain, and I'm not going to be upset. And to be completely honest, guys, if we've got to restart again, it's not a big issue for me, because I already intend to restart, because the extent of the changes in Beyond are going to be to the point where I would like to start the game over fresh. I mean, it'd be great if I could keep this Let's Play going, just so that I can test some of the more advanced concepts of the game. But if we've got to start again, we've got to start again, and that's all there is to it. So let's just get back to some proper gameplay. This is what we're all about. Let's see what we get. Collect some pyrite. I want some pyrite, but I don't want to give it to him. Deliver an item. Collect an enormous metal cog. Okay. Oh, we got another one kill. Let's kill some. Market manipulation. Where am I going to get? I'm just curious about this. The client has identified the opportunity to profit. They cut there. The item trade exalted there. We'll force the compassion now there. Collect it. Are they going to send me to find one, or do I have to go and get one? I'm just curious about that, guys. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I dump it. I think I've already got a mission there. So we're going to collect an enormous cog. While we're here, we might as well check the trade situation out. Not that I've got anything to sell. So I say, but I've got some Herox. And that combat. Really, what I keep nearly sold that wrench carbon. That there. If we switch to the ship inventory, we should have some lemonum. I think I'm going to sell the silver, lemonum, and Herox. I'd like to get over 400 million in this part, but petroleum. Really like some pyrite if possible. Find the correct economy system. So this is another one of these missions where we're going to go looking for. I suppose it won't be in here now. I'm assuming that a large cog would be an industrial system. Find the correct economy type. If the Beyond update wasn't coming out, and I would probably ask for directions, I would probably go deeper into the trading system. In fact, what I will do is when Beyond comes out, I think in the next playthrough, maybe we'll have a bit more focus on the economy trading side of the game. Right, let's just jump in here and just want to save and go out and see what we can do. Right, which planet are you sending me to? The planet over there. That's an empty planet. This is the Doomed Jade planet. This is the one I saw when I first arrived. And I'm really curious about what a Doomed Jade planet actually is. And it's going to take us a little while to get there, which probably means there's a good chance we'll probably get bounced by hostiles again, but that happens, that happens. And so we're just going to go off there, guys. And as predicted, here comes the hostiles, but there's a chance we may get to the planet before they arrive. If not, we'll be indulging in a little bit of combat again. Oh, it's a bounty ship, so it's not a problem. Whoops. Wow, what? Ah! Just flown through a ring or something. Wow, that's awesome. I don't think I remember seeing ring plants before. Not enough fuel in the launch thrusters. We've got invisible jade winds, passive, full. Ah, okay. And what I want to do is, I'm sure that said that my launch thrusters were empty. Oh, look at that. There's a fighter over there. This is where I'm going to get stupid, isn't it? I say 15. That is... Oh, I've got to take a picture of this, guys. Let's see if I can... Wait, get out of the way. I'm in picture mode. Ah, yeah. Let's drop down a little bit. Oh, ah, don't do that to me. Aim. Let's just move back. Down a little bit. I don't know. Let's just go up here. Move around there. I want to get the whole of the circle in. And the we're going to go with that. That's an awesome. I like that. I think that's the first time I've seen structures like that where you can actually fly through them. There's some big plants. It probably won't be able to interact with them though. Which would be a bit unfortunate. Anyway, let's just get in here. And I don't want that quad servo. No. Don't have anything to sell. What I'm interested in is, do you have anything to I can buy? Self-repairing iridium. I think I had another mission, isn't it? Nanotube crates. I think I might have a mission for nanotube crates. Market manipulation. Let me just. Mutton dressed as nanos. Source items from client. Yeah, a nanotube crate. Wow, that was a bit of luck. Buy item. It's a minus. Right, so we've now got that. What's the next step in the mission? Oops. Target outside of local system. It's another system in space. Consult galaxy map. Great. That probably means I'm going to need to teleport back to the system wherever that person is. Right, I think I'm going to do that, guys, just to get it out of the way. I'm just curious. So what we're going to do is come in here. We'll be back to this planet. Don't worry about that. I don't think I've got any more warp fuel, to be honest. Oops. Just crashed into the... I'll be surprised if I'll be able to walk to this. What about those guys? Okay. Yeah, where are you? Yes. Wherefore? Oh, there we are. There's two of them coming in out of the sun. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm getting a lock with my... I get a better lock now. Gotcha. Wait, I thought there was only two of you. The game is lying to me. And I'm not in my fighter. which is probably epitomizes shield recharge. Yep, thank you. Right, current mission. Okay. Okay, let's just follow the trend. I don't know if this is a system that I've been to before, but it was within range, so maybe the game just selects another system that's close by. Right, it says first contact, so it says we've got to go down to this system. It'd be really great if I landed on this system and then found what I need for the next mission. I mean, that would be very useful. Okay, what type of planet? I should have scanned the planet, shouldn't I? Well, whatever it is, we can handle it. This is a planet with floating rocks. Can't seem to land at the moment. Just going to jump out. Unstable atmosphere, minimum sentinels abundant. Okay. In here. Delivery lockbox prepared. Accessing. I have arrived at the delivery site. All I need to do now is deposit the item in the thing. We're going to deposit the nano crate and what we're going to get for it. Better we would go somewhere else. Return to mission agent. Yeah, well, I think we can do that. Sell items from your buy items. That's what I'm looking at. Enormous metal cog. That's the next bit. That's the next one, isn't it? We now got an enormous metal cog. It's almost like it's chaining the missions. Okay. And it's probably now going to say it's in another system, and I don't have enough warp fuel as far as I know. Let's have a quick look. We got enough for 10% target outside local map. Okay, thank you, game. I don't think I could. Wow, I just saw a really cool looking ship take off then. Or maybe I was just right. I think I'm going to need to make some fuel. Yes, thank you. Market manipulation. Let me just check something. Starship fuel, sodium, cobalt. Well, we'll learn a little bit of language while we're here. I'm probably running out of copper actually. Need to check actually. But we might as well learn the language here while we're at it. And leave quietly. Yeah, we're not going to start with callbacks. He might blow a fuse. Right, it looks like we're off to another system. I just want to check something, guys. So that's the 5-planet system. This is the 4 planets, 1 moon. Wow. And what we're going to do is we're going to jump in Wanderlust, drop a save, and I think we're going to see where this mission's now going to take us, and whether we're going to end up in another new system And then what I'll do is I'll spin back and check out these 3 systems in future videos. What we may get is a cluster of systems that are hop backwards and forwards around between. It'd be interesting. I mean, it could bounce us back to another system. You are here. Yep. Market manipulation. We're just going to jump back the opposite way. I've got a feeling we may be going back to the system we've just been to. You discovered this. Yeah, so we're actually back to where we were, a system that we've already been on. So I could have used the teleporter, but never mind. It's not as though I can't manufacture warp fuel. I'm pretty sure we are now back on one of these systems. Right, so let's just drop down here. And we're coming in really hot and fast. Won't let me land again. I'm sure I'm coming in too fast with this ship. We should be able to land now. That's it. We've got infrequent heat storms. Sentinels regular. First contact, Yenin 4. So we haven't been on this system of planet before, if nothing else. Level 1 enormous metal cog. That's a good stir. Oops, go depot. I'm just going to. Got the nano crate again. So it's almost like it sent us back where we started, which is interesting. Yeah, return to mission agent. Peaceful green option. Lifeform gives me an exosuit technology blueprint. Life support module B. Oh well. Well, we can always sell it for nanites. Use multi-tool scanner. I scan the desk but find nothing unusual. What we can do is go up to here. Ask for directions, yes. I want a manufacturing base, please. I want formulas. Trading post detected. What we're going to do is just shoot over here. And navigation data. Yeah, I really wanted navigation data. It was top of my shopping list. Some dihydrogen jelly. Well, that's a little bit useful, because I do need to make some frigate fuel. Where's my ship gone? There it is. Right. Oh, it's a little bit more stuff over in the corner here. I really need to try and find some pyrite, or at the very least manufacture it, because I have noticed that all the battles I'm getting in is draining away the resources I've got. So I think I may have some pyrite down in my base. Go. There's another trading station over there, but I'm not. How far away is that? Yeah, a little distance away. I think what we're going to do, guys, is that I'm going to get up into space, and I want to clear these missions, and we're not far from the space station, so that hostile idiot coming in won't be a problem. I'm just curious to see. Yes, go away. Let's go and talk to this guy. Fallbacks. Hand in missions. So we hand that in. We've got a portable reactor. That would be worth a fair amount. And we've got a superconductor. That will be useful as well. Browse missions. Yeah, we've definitely been here before because that's the collect the pyrite. I got the mission to kill sentinels. So I've been here before, so we've come back to a system that done before. Take a photo of a portal. Well, I'll take that. I know. I mean, the number of missions I've got now is getting a bit stupid, to be honest. I mean, I've got, what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4.5 pages of missions now. I really need to start trying to clear some of these off. Place for Mordite. And I've got loads and loads of these picture missions. I did write a list out, but I've actually lost them. And I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I do need the pyrite, so I'm just going to go back to my primary base if I can find it. The list is getting a little bit bigger. And there we are, East Outpost. And here we are. I'll drop a manual save. And, right, what have I got here? Corvax Cube. I've got way too much junk in here now. That can go to high capacity. Probably sell the aluminum. The superconductor can go to Colossus. Got here, yeah. I did have a bit of a clear out here to do something. I think for the moment I'm going to put the portable reactor. I'm pretty sure the portable reactor is used in making something else. I can't remember exactly what it is. No, not that. But that's the superconductor. That's the reason why I want to put that in Colossus. Hot ice. Well, we've got nitrogen. Frigate fuel. Yep, that's only 50. I'm absolutely certain. Maybe I'm delusional, guys. Let's see. Let's look at the advanced formers. Circuit board, organic salts, cryogenic chamber, polyfiber. Nope. Okay, maybe I got it wrong. I've got my formers mixed up. Maybe we will sell that off then. That's not what we're here for. It's a little while since I picked this up, so we'll shove that in Colossus. That. Keep the production going. Now in theory, if I've got any pyrite, it should be in here. Yeah, there we are. So, pyrite, sodium, activated copper, uranium. So we can send that to the starship, because that's where I'm. I mean, I could put. Actually, let's send that back. Send that back to the exosuit and 250 in the Starship and 250 in the high capacity. Sodium nitrate goes to high capacity as well. Got some antimatter. Oops. I don't know if I can make the... Where are they? Tons, warp seal. Yeah, I want the antimatter housing. Well, right, that's that done. Life support systems. Keep using up all these oxygen cells and various other bits and pieces I've got. Photo of the portal. Yes, thank you. Let me just have another look. Dihydrogen, that can go to the slot for dihydrogen. So we probably could make 200 tons of frigate fuel. That can go to the freighter. The fuel situation I've got now. I've got about 850 tons of frigate fuel. So I could go and do a mission. And what I'm going to do is just see if we can solve some of the junk. On that, I can't remember where it was now. 303 platinum. Condensed carbons. We'll need to keep an eye on the condensed carbon. Got enriched carbon. Why have I still got enriched carbon in my inventory? Fusion accelerants. Cordite. Get rid of the Corvax cube. I don't really need that. I think I will sell this portable reactor. It's minus 10%, but I just want to get over 400 million. So we're going to sell that. We'll sell the aluminum off as well. And that's about it. So we got 403 million credits. Wow. So how are we doing now? Really need to dump some of this navigational data as well, because it's not being particularly useful. Well, I've got 2 hydrogen here. Waldite, that can go to the high capacity as well. Nope. That can come back to there. Too much silver as well. Really need to put the silver somewhere. I'm just clogging my inventory up completely. And one thing I would like to do, got no ferrite dust. Okay. I want to recharge my warp capability, so seeing we're here, and I haven't really roughed up this part of the planet for a little while, but the Sentinel should be okay. Just grab this so I can make some warp fuel. Didn't realise my ferrite dust was getting us so low, so that's a potential problem. I need about 150, 200 ferrite dust. Carbon would be a little bit of a bonus as well. If I can just pick this up. Right, I'm just going to pick this up, and that should be enough for what I want to do. I'm just going to go back. And what we should be able to do is make a couple of these. And then that means that I should now be able to make 2 of those, and should be able to do now is just recharge that up. So that gets me back my warp capability. Right guys, I'm going to have to stop recording here now because I'm just about to get a major interruption that's going to break my train of thought. As I said at the beginning of the video, this is not exactly working out to be one of my better days. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry it's a bit shorter than it would be normally, but it's just been one of these days. I just don't know. I think maybe I should just pretend it never existed and start fresh tomorrow. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.